Aberystwyth University would like to introduce a new 7-part series of interconnected lectures across the subjects of human geography, psychology, business and languages. These lectures were first taught in 2020 in one of our foundation degrees and are therefore perfect for Post-16 students. These lectures will use Wales as a case study and specifically look at the Well-being of Future Generations Act. That's a piece of legislation designed to improve the well-being of the people of Wales. Each lecture will discuss well-being alongside a specific academic subject. So, for example, our first lecture is titled Cohesive Communities. It's taught by Dr. Gareth Hoskins and looks at the Act alongside the subject of human geography. But before we go into the lectures, I'd like to introduce Dr. Sinead O'Connor, who will go through the Act itself and the themes of our 7 lectures.
So the Act is driven around 7 aspects, 7 tenets. And these will touch on various different parts of all the disciplines you're in, if not more than one. So we can think about one of these, a globally responsible Wales. And this part of the Act is referring to a nation which, when doing anything to improve the economic, social, environmental and cultural well-being of Wales, takes account of whether doing such a thing may make a positive contribution to global well-being. So this is about Wales' role in the world, thinking about the current climate crisis, thinking about what that means for the future of Wales. And when we're thinking about this, there's a number of concepts that will jump to mind. The natural environment, local governance, how we manage it, how we manage natural resources, thinking about how we live our lives. At the moment, a lot of people are considering going vegetarian or going vegan or reducing the amount of plastic that they use. All of these things are part of those strategies, those policies. Thinking about education, arts, culture, media, young people, activism. There's a whole load of different concepts around this idea of being globally responsible that we can explore. We have a prosperous Wales, and this is very closely related to the last one in terms of being globally responsible, about putting into place a low carbon society, so we're reducing the amount of carbon that we're producing, being innovative in terms of the kinds of energy that we're using or other kinds of resources, that we are not contributing to the global climate and sort of crisis, that our population is going to be well educated, highly skilled, that they will have jobs, they will have opportunities, they will have decent work, and again a kind of a decent lifestyle. So you could be thinking about the economy, about sustainable development, about lifestyle, again about transport, about the environment, about inequality. So there's a number of crossover links here. And we also have to think about this idea of resilience. In the face of all of these social problems and challenges and environmental problems, how can we maintain resilience in the face of that? How can we build resilience for future generations? And that is about having a nation that maintains and enhances a biodiverse natural environment. So thinking about what makes Wales unique in that respect and how you can protect it and conserve it for the future. So we can think again about climate change, about ecology, wildlife, again, nature, resilience, adaptability, sustainability. All of these concepts come to mind when we think about this idea of resilience. And there is a huge amount of work that's been published on this notion of resilience. Health is, of course, very important if you're going to have a good lifestyle, both mental and physical health. What can we do then in that respect to maintain people's physical and mental well-being, how we can maximize that, how we can perhaps educate people to make better choices with regard to their health, what kinds of things can we put in place to facilitate that. So thinking about a healthier Wales. There are big problems in Wales at the moment with regard to things like obesity. If you think about the NHS, this is always kind of in the news in terms of political turmoil, all of those kinds of things. How do we shore those things up? And equality, how do we achieve a more equal Wales? How do we make sure that everyone, when we have this focus on well-being and living a good life, how can we make sure that everyone has access to that? That no one is discriminated against in trying to achieve that, in trying to have those same kinds of opportunities. So a society that enables people to achieve their potential, to fulfill it, no matter what their background or circumstances. So this is about equality, about diversity, about human rights, about law, again, about the state, what the state can do to make that happen, about communities, how communities can make that happen. Thinking about class, thinking about injustice. These are the kinds of concepts that will come to mind when we think about equality. And we have a Wales of cohesive communities. This is about having an attractive, viable, safe and well-connected community. Again, these are all things that sort of improve your life, right? Improve your sense of well-being, improve the relations that you have with other people in society. So it's about equality, again, about the environment, again, thinking about yourself in 50 years' time. What's your life going to look like? What sort of community are you going to be living in? Where will it be? What will be the standard of the housing that's available to you? You obviously don't want to be living in poverty. You don't want to be experiencing loneliness. These are all the kinds of issues that people experience in communities at the moment. Feeling isolated, feeling cut off, feeling marginalized. So how do we sort of combat those issues? And then finally, Wales, a vibrant culture and thriving Welsh language. This is obviously really important. And again, this relates to several of the other tenets here. So thinking about how we can promote and protect culture, heritage, the Welsh language, promoting people to speak it, and also having people participate in things that give them a sense of, again, well-being, that make them feel good, right? Because these kinds of things are important. They add richness to your life. If you didn't have the arts and culture and these kinds of things, life would be a lot more boring, a lot more dull. So these things are really important too, in terms of fostering community and a sense of well-being. So again, this relates to a number of other concepts that we will be returning to over the course of this module.
So we hope you liked our introduction. Remember that if you have an interest in the subjects of human geography, psychology, business, or languages, be sure to watch our upcoming lectures on each of the themes mentioned by Sinead. Thank you for watching.